Welcome to another edition of The Brash, The Brazen, Sean's Entertainment. I will never be mistaken or overtaken. We're here to bring you some huge developments in the WWE. We know that we got a Saudi Arabia show, WWE Super Showdown today. We know that's going down, but ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot going down in the world of WWE as it concerns Vince McMahon, as it concerns Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and a bunch of others. So I hope you'll join me on this journey in this video. Brash, prolific, consistent, and I work around the clock, and I never, ever stop. And ladies and gentlemen, remember to smash that bell and turn on all notifications because it's very important to this channel that you refresh this channel multiple times a day so you're always in the know on the latest WWE, and that ain't no L-I-E. So let's start it off, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that there has been problems with the ratings. We all know that we say that Vince McMahon is the ultimate man because he's the man that changes the plans. He's the man that has the final say, no matter what happens, no matter if it's good, no matter if it's bad, no matter the mentality. Well, Slice Wrestling and other multiple dirt sheets and websites are reporting, as well as Ringside News, that Vince McMahon actually realizes just how broken the WWE creative team is also being reported, ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe this one, all right? Vince McMahon is actually disgusted with the current day WWE product. Now, that to me comes as a surprise because of the kind of rubbish, the kind of just go through the motion television that we are getting. That's exactly what we're getting on current day WWE TV, and that's just the facts of life. I mean, you know what? Creative might have a good story. They might have a good angle. They might have something good that they can pass by Vince McMahon, and then Vince McMahon says, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to change Raw the minute it goes on. We're going to change Raw as it's on. So, I don't know. But Saudi official, listen, we all know that Saudi Arabia show was today for WWE. It's 1 o'clock in the States, and it's going to be, obviously a little bit darker and later over there in Saudi Arabia. But Saudi officials want Hulk Hogan to win the 50-man Battle Royal. Now, if Hulk Hogan's going to win that 50-man Battle Royal, they better have entrants and not all in the ring at one time, and they better have Hogan be the last man to enter, and they better have Hulk Hogan have about, 2 or 3 guys in the ring that are jokes and jobbers, and then Hogan can just throw one out one way and throw one out the other way, or throw 2 guys out at once so Hulk Hogan can explode once again. Hulkamania running wild in 2019. But viewers and subscribers, this is supreme. This story right here is very interesting. What is the current update in the status and the relationship between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon? Now, it's no secret that Stone Cold Steve Austin walked out on the WWE in 2002, and then everything went downhill. But then WWE and Austin were, able to talk and mend the fences. But this time, it seems like there is a real-life fallout between Vince McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So if you're looking for that return, if you're looking for that one more match, don't look for that anytime soon. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Austin not appearing for WWE in any pay-per-views or any of the Saudi Arabia pay-per-views, Vince McMahon is reportedly frustrated with Stone Cold not appearing to boost up Saudi Arabia, especially with all the money that these wrestlers are getting paid. Vince McMahon is also not happy that there's going to be a redo. Remember the horrible Dean Ambrose Stone Cold podcast? Well, it wasn't so much horrible as it was just lackluster. It was just off. It just didn't seem right. The emotion wasn't there. It was just odd. It was just a very odd interview. But anyways, we all know he's no longer Dean Ambrose. He's now known by Jon Moxley. So Vince McMahon is also not happy with Stone Cold Steve Austin because Jon Moxley and not Dean Ambrose. Jon Moxley is going to be appearing sometime on the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast where they're going to let it all out. And this is going to actually be the interview it should have been when Dean Ambrose appeared on the Austin podcast several years ago. Stone Cold Steve Austin is also not happy with the WWE, that it was the USA Network that approached him about doing a show on the USA Network and not the WWE themselves. This is according to WWE'S.com. Because Stone Cold, the USA Network wants Austin to boost the ratings, but the WWE doesn't want Austin to boost the ratings. But now that there is this tension, now that there is this drama, now that there is this fallout, now that there is backlash between Vince McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin, ladies and gentlemen, wow. But, like I said, the big thing here is Vince McMahon is actually disgusted with the product. He realizes how bad it is. He knows the ratings are going down. He knows that it's crashing down. He knows live event gates attendance is not that great. And that's why they're pulling in a lot of money. Yeah, the WWE is making a lot of money, but that does not speak volumes about the product itself. It just doesn't. I mean, I realize and I get not every show can be good. I understand that. Not every show is going to be spectacular. Not every show is going to be off the charts. But good God Almighty, just give us something good. Give us delivery. Give us substance. Give us personality. Give us storylines. Give us angles. Give us, I don't know, just give us something. The 24/7 title is actually the most interesting thing going on right now, when we all thought it was going to be bad, sad. We all thought it was going to be horrible. We thought the 24/7 rule and the 24/7 title was going to be atrocious and it was going to be boring, and we wrote it off. It's actually the best thing going on right now. Subscribe.